Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semoga kabar sobat semua dalam keadaan sehat walafiat. Mari kita simak video dari Presiden Donald Trump, Presiden Amerika Serikat, yang dilulukan oleh sebagian masyarakat Amerika Serikat, baik itu pro dan kontra. Video ini berisi pro dan kontra, termasuk strategi pemenangan pemilihan Presiden Donald Trump. Dan semoga saja video ini bisa bermanfaat buat kita semua. Selamat menyaksikan.
A March 2016 editorial in one of China's state-owned newspapers used the rise of Donald Trump in America as an example of the inherent failures in democracy. Much of the American media seems obsessed about Trump's run for the White House, and the rest of the world is also keeping a close eye on the coverage of the 2016 presidential election. So, just how does the world view Donald Trump? Well, for many non-Americans, Trump embodies a popular stereotype of the United States as viewed from abroad. Many believe he personifies qualities like vulgarity, ignorance, superficiality, materialism, and narcissism. According to a Politico interview with a sociologist, Trump is essentially a candidate that people love to hate, who makes other countries feel good about not being American. In fact, he seems to be so widely reviled that 500,000 residents of the United Kingdom signed a petition attempting to ban him from their country. Even Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling compared Trump to Lord Voldemort in a tweet. The candidate is also frequently compared with unpopular regional far-right politicians, for example, France's Jean-Marie Le Pen or Italy's Silvio Berlusconi. The former National Front leader Le Pen actually endorsed Trump, who shares nationalistic views against immigration. At the same time, despite earning the ire of most world leaders, Russian President Vladimir Putin has said of the candidate that he is, quote, a brilliant and talented person, and that he's the absolute leader in the presidential race. And while many Europeans are terrified of a Trump presidency, many people in Latin America are furious. Early in his campaign, Trump described Mexicans as being rapists and criminals. Mexican officials responded, calling the comments profoundly ignorant, and social media in the country ridiculed him as attention-seeking. In some countries, Trump is even used as an insult. When the Venezuelan president moved to close the country's borders, he was ridiculed as being too Trump-like, with internet memes showing the president with Trump's trademark hairstyle. But although Europeans are frightful and Latin Americans are insulted, perhaps the most worrisome aspect of Trump's reception abroad is in the Middle East. One security expert at the Center for Strategic and International Studies told Newsweek that Trump's statements work to validate groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda. By painting the U.S. as anti-Muslim, Trump creates a black and white, us versus them narrative that appeals directly to potential terror recruits. As controversial as Trump's statements are, he is still receiving support in the U.S., as shown by his success in the primary elections. And with just a few months until the general election, Trump's popularity has many worried about the effects of a Trump presidency. But across the board, one thing seems clear. With the exception of far-right European groups and a growing proportion of the American public, the rest of the world does not seem particularly excited to see Donald Trump in the White House. And while some may be using Trump to challenge the idea of democracy, there's more at play than meets the eye. Check out this video up top by our friends at China Uncensored to get an up-close look at how China views Trump. And you can watch our video below about the GOP's attempt to stop Trump's candidacy. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for new videos every day.
Ya, demikian tadi video dari strategi Presiden Donald Trump Amerika Serikat. Ya, semoga bisa menambah wawasan kita semua dan semoga bermanfaat. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.